What is self-care and why is it important? Hello, and in this video, I want to talk to you about self-care. So the question is, what is self-care and why is it important? So I want you just to think about a moment. When was the last time that you can actively remember that you took time out for yourself and initiate some self-care? So for example, when was the last time that you maybe had a bath, then you wasn't disturbed and you was able to set your candles out, maybe have a drink by your side, your favourite book or listening to music without mum, or your name being called? And you're like, seriously, all I wanted was a quiet bath. When was the last time that actually you had time dedicated to you, that you could go out, maybe meet your friends, have some fun, maybe go for a dance, have a laugh, really have that belly laugh that really makes you feel good because it sends that serotonin and dopamine right through your body? When was the last time that you could just sit down and just read a book whilst having a nice cup of tea or coffee? This is what we call about self-care. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're going to run a marathon or you've got to do 10 hours of yoga or 10 hours of meditation. Don't get me wrong, all those things are good, but self-care can sometimes be just taking time out for you just to do something that you want to do. It's about actually, if you've got a to-do list, are you actually featured on that to-do list? And if you are on it, how far down the list are you? So this is about really stopping and thinking about, in your daily life, right, on average, how many minutes, hours do you spend looking after you, right? Not running around after everybody else, not doing things for other people, or even doing things that you don't even want to do, but you feel obligated to do because you just feel bad saying no to someone when actually the last thing you want to do is whatever they're asking you, but you feel guilty. Now that is a little bit of a people pleaser in you in there, but that will go back to childhood experiences and limiting beliefs that you're holding. But just take a moment actually to think about that. When was the last time that you can think of that you actually took time out for yourself? So let's just put this little banner up for us just to remind us. So what is self-care and why is it important? So as you're thinking about how often that you do engage in self-care, maybe that's easy. Maybe it comes to you just like that. And that's brilliant if it does, because that means you are doing that. But if you don't do it, why are you not doing it? So let's just sit with that for a moment. Why do you not take time out for yourself? Is it because you feel like you don't have the time? Because you're too busy helping other people, running around doing other things? Maybe you've got this talk in your head that just tells you you can't do that. You haven't got time for that. You're just selfish. You're selfish to take time out for yourself because all this stuff needs to be get done. Maybe you feel guilty. But actually, self-care is not an option. Think about it this way, that if you don't look after yourself and don't put yourself first, you're going to end up making yourself ill. Then who's going to help you? You can't look after those people if you're sick or if you feel really tired and you really feel run down. So what is the point of not looking after yourself? So let me just give you this little nugget, right? Remember, self-care is not an option. Self-care is mandatory. So I'm going to give you just a real quick way of giving you a few ideas, if you like, of what you can do just to look after yourself. So number one might be just taking yourself away somewhere and just being quiet. Now that might be reading a book. That might be taking yourself out for a walk. That might be being out in nature. Or it might be just making a cup of tea, sitting down and just being quiet. No phones, no distractions, just being present. Because we spend too much time worrying about the future, worrying about the past, when actually we need to enjoy the here and now in this moment. And our mind only understands the moment. It doesn't understand the past and the future. It wants to help you now. And when you're in the present, that's when your magic can happen. That's when you can start really asking your body what questions you need to ask. Like, what do I really need to do today? What's really important? And really tapping into your heart and asking your body for the answers. But when we're running around and we're too busy, we don't have time to tap into a body or even tap into a mind because it's too busy. Now, if that sounds like you, I want you just to stop. When you're in that moment again, just stop. And then just breathe. I want you just to breathe in for 6 and out for 6, all through your nose. So let's just do that together. You ready? So in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do this all through your nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you're breathing, breathe from your belly and out. And if 6 seconds feels a little bit too long, then do it on 4 and 4, and then gradually build up till you get to 6. And I promise you, if you're feeling a little bit of stress, a little bit of overwhelm, and you just need to be present for the moment, just do that. Do it for at least 3 or 4 ins and outs. And I can guarantee you, you will instantly change the physiology of your body because it will calm down your nervous system, calm down your mind. Because your mind can't focus on everything else while it's focusing on that counting. So if you need any more top tips or you'd like to find out more about how you can create boundaries, manage your self-care and tools and techniques to actually relieve your stress and overwhelm, then please DM me and I can give you some more information. Thank you for watching.